I'm going to be showing you my plugin. It's called June, Created Sounds. I've been working on this for like several months. It's one of my favorite plugins I've used, and I'm going to show you why that is. But basically, this is the plugin right here. It's basically like a multi-effect plugin, basically a bunch of different things. Panning, like a bit crusher, filter type of thing, delay, some warmth, saturation, chorus, another like filter thing, can adjust the pitch, a reverb, and then a tape effect. And all these different knobs that have like a menu drop down next to it, you can change the type of that given effect. There's different versions of all of them. So the depth has, which is like a filter, has a bunch of different filters. So you can adjust them and however you want. Same with the chorus. There's like a wide, a classic, some that are like spinning off of actual hardware gear, like the Juno, the synth, and then the saturation, same thing. Different styles of warmth, and they'll give you a little bit different distortion sounds and that type of thing. And then the delay, same thing. And then the last two are the tape, which is like the warp, kind of like old sounding sound, but there's a bunch of different versions of that. And same for the reverb. The reason I made this plugin is because when I am creating, I find that most of the time I don't want to know any of the stuff I just explained. I want to just literally just put the effect on and hope it does something, and listen and wait and hope that it basically not have to worry about what things are doing. I just want the effect to be heard and then be able to go say I like this or not. So basically this button right here is the reason I made this whole plugin. It's a randomize button, and basically every time you click it, it randomizes everything in the plugin. It totally randomizes it, and that allows you to be as creative as possible without having to worry about understanding what you're doing, which I find a lot of plugins lack, and I honestly don't really know why that's not a more common thing, but it's really the entire reason I made this plugin and why I made my company Created Sounds, because I just want to be creating. I don't want to have to worry what things are doing, how they're doing it, or any knowledge. I just want to hear stuff and have my opinion and move forward in what I'm working on with that. So this button is everything this plugin is supposed to be used for. So say you want to randomize not everything. So if you notice the pitch isn't being randomized, basically if you right click this, you can check anything that you want to be randomized or not. So right now everything except the pitch is being randomized. If you wanted the pitch to be thrown in there, now it is. If you want, say you want none of them or just a few, you can just select whichever ones you want, and boom, now it's only randomizing a few. So you could do all, none, one at a time, things like that. And every knob, if you just double click, it resets each one. So basically that is why I made the plugin, and I find that that is a very like powerful thing that almost no other plugin company has to offer, and it's too bad, but that's why this is a valuable resource. So now I'm going to show you how it works with some sound. So let me pull in like a loop that I've made recently. Make sure the pitch is good. So here's the loop I made, and right now there's nothing going on. Plugin's completely empty. And we're going to do all but pitch just for now. So here's the loop. without this plugin. And now I'm gonna click the randomize button as you see a preset loaded. You already got something like completely different than how it was, but not too different to where it's destroyed. Let's go ahead and try click another one. And this randomize function is endless. It's never going to give you the same preset or same knob value or dry wet, whatever. It's always random. Like there's no bias to it. Here's another one. Let's try another random. So now I'm just going to click the randomize button. Let's add pitch in there. I'm going to click the randomize button just as it's playing, and so you can just like hear how crazy this effect plugin does to the audio. This is kind of that like Drake underwater like pitched effect that I find it does really well. Another cool thing is this panning knob. It's a little confusing because you would think it's like favoring the right side just by how the knob is, but this is actually just an amount of how much you want like the auto pan to affect it. So if it's 0, the panning's going nowhere, but if it's like that, then it will bounce left and right in a certain way. Here, I'll show you. So this is with it fully panned. You can hear it going from headphone to headphone, side to side. That's full. Without, it's just down the center or however you have it set up. But there's 5 different versions of this that are kind of just affecting the speed and like how much and how fast it goes back and forth. And I find this really helpful because a lot of times I don't want to like go in and automate the panning of a loop that I'm making, but I want it to have some movement to open up space for like different sounds and just the overall mix. So sometimes I'll just come in and I'll literally just use this knob and throw it on something because it just brings movement and life to the sound. Just because it's kind of an automated automation, like it just does it for you. So this is like a super slept on thing, and I don't feel like there's too many plugins that do that specific thing, or at least have that included with it. So that's a cool one. But as you can see, this plugin just like sparks ideas without you having to think. Like you just open it up, click it, and you'll have something pretty much without having to think. Okay, here's something with like kind of like a vocal. This plugin works great with vocals because of the pitching, and it's like part of what I built with it as far as like the pitch shifting. It kind of has like a format shift automatically as well when you're pitching it, so works really well. Let's try to randomize this. try another randomize. Turn the pitch off because sometimes it's a little too noisy. And I just want to show you what the effects do. This underwater knob does a ton. It's like a filter and bit crush saturation knob. Like it does all those at once. You can kind of hear as you like. The tape, 5 tape things all are fire because I don't really like tape noise, so I didn't design it to have any. I just feel like it's distracting and like overdoing it most of the time when there's tape, like actual reel-to-reel tape noise. So I took it out of all of them, which you can't really find anywhere else either because they all incorporate some amount of noise, but none of mine do. Sometimes you'll get like a delay that makes it funky and like basically completely transforms the idea into like a whole different timing that you didn't hear before. So yeah, you kind of get what's going on here. Also, you can save presets and there's gonna be more presets than this, but this plugin works amazing on guitars too. There's a few guitar presets right now, but you can save your own and bring in other people's presets, or if other people give you them, like you can save them as your own. But that's a really cool thing. And then there's just volume and bypass, and also like a dark version, just because why not? Got your pick. Pretty simple to go between. But yeah, this plugin is extremely useful. I find the randomize button is like a game changer in production and like when you're creating, because 9 times out of 10 you just don't want to think and you just want it to hear or sound different, and then go from once you hear something that sounds better, then you want to build off that. The process of like finding the effect, changing the knobs, doing something else like this chain, I feel like removes and destroys the creativity that we would have just had if we could just find something, click, and it's there. So it's kind of why I've created this plugin. There's more to come, but yeah, this is June. It's createdsounds.com. You can download it for free. Use the trial version. Yeah.